I recorded this just after our 45th anniversary. I've been married for 45 years to Barb, and she's taught me a lot of things. 46 years ago, I met this woman. She captured my heart. It was at a card game, actually, and 6 months later, we were engaged. 6 months after that, we were married. And for 45 years, it's been an adventure. Early on, she started giving our stuff away. We'd have someone over for dinner, and the woman might admire something, and she'd say as they left, "Listen, I want you to take it," and she'd hand it to them and send it with them. Well, we both came from families that didn't have a lot. Hers had less than mine, but my family didn't have a lot of money, and they didn't manage it particularly well. So I learned to be cheap. Barb learned, in worse circumstances, to be generous. It's about how we respond, not about the circumstances. So through the years, she did this, and one time, my mother gave us a bed. We needed a bed, so she gave us a bed. She had an extra one, and we took it and used it, and then eventually replaced it, and we put it in a guest room. And someone came along that needed a bed. And Barb said, "Sure, we'll give you a bed. My husband will deliver it." She was always happy to have me deliver it. So we got rid of the bed. Mom came along and said, "By the way, I would like that bed back." I said, "Well, good luck with that. It's gone." We gave it away. She couldn't understand why we would do that. But I understood. And Barb had taught me the meaning of generosity. In John 3, John the Baptist taught about money, even though he had none. Listen to the generosity he shares. "What should we do then?" the crowd asked of John the Baptizer. John answered, "Anyone who has 2 shirts should share with the one who has none, and anyone who has food should do the same." Even tax collectors came to be baptized. "Teacher," they asked, "what should we do?" "Don't collect any more than you're required to," he told them. Then some soldiers asked him, "And what should we do?" John replied, "Don't extort money and don't accuse people falsely. Be content with your pay." Interesting, isn't it? He told everyone, share what you have. He told the tax collectors, who were clearly thieves in that culture, to not take what they weren't entitled to. And then to some soldiers, he said, don't extort money. Don't accuse people falsely. Roman legionnaires were famous for that. He taught them about generosity. Barb taught me about generosity, and God's word makes it true. He teaches it, and we need to live it and demonstrate it. He wants us to be generous and helpful. We don't have to have a lot of money to be generous. It's an attitude. It's a heart condition, and we share that, and it will bless others. God talks about lending, and he talks about forgiving. Every 7 years in Israel, they would have to forgive some debts. And on the Jubilee year, they would have to forgive all debt. It's a fascinating study. We are to be generous with each other. A lot of people are out of work right now. Some aren't sure they'll be called back to work. What an opportunity to help others. I've been privileged for 45 years to see the generous heart of my wife and my love, Barbara. She's a great example to me of what God teaches. Be generous. So, be generous. Thanks for listening. God bless you.